What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. And it seems old Slim and M, he's at it again. That's right. Your boy Slimmy. Old Slim and M, what he went through was something entirely different. What Slim and M did was something strange. Slim and M, well, it's not strange, it's Slim and M. Old Slimmy went ahead and did something that was pretty interesting. Old Slimmy got the lawyers involved. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button. All the people that know me already know better. They already hit the like button coming through the door. But if you're new here, hit the like button and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell and select all. It's a lot of commands, but these commandments make sure you don't miss anything. Now, let's get into this, because this really, got me. This dude calling up lawyers and panicking because Mariah Carey's coming out with a memoir. He don't know what's in it, but he believes he's going to be in it. So he wants to know what's in it before it's released. Dude, you dated Mariah Carey for like 48 minutes. You made it look like she was your wife or somebody, man. You talked about this woman for 10 years like y'all was in a long relationship. You dated this woman for like 48 minutes. And all he did was dry hump. A chick you dry humped and exploded on yourself. And she never mentioned it. Because it was nothing to mention. You dry humped on her and went on yourself, and that was it. Louise Miguel came. She was like, look, I don't know what's up with this guy, but Louise, I'm ready. Let me take me to the island. He had Talia and he had Mariah Carey, both of them, taking them to the island on the same boat everywhere. And she was like, you brought Talia here? Yep. She's used to dealing with $500 million Negroes. 500 million up. She thought like, okay, this dude is here. He's finna make all this money. He finna be doing this and that. Oh, he's a goofy. He's really screwed up. I mean, you rapped about Kim. I understand you got a baby by her, but my God, you trashed her like your daughter ain't right there. Like that ain't her mama. I mean, I guess that finally hit you once she started getting older that, man, that is, the mother of my child. Maybe I should try to chill out on, talking about taking a life every album. So I'm just going to keep working on over my mother. Then he got older, and once he's about to hit 50, now he realized, man, mom was messed up. She had a bipolar disorder. I didn't know that all these years. She was messed up. All the stuff that didn't happen to her, so it wasn't really her fault. Mom's just sick. Man, I'm sorry. I didn't know about that. Forget about those 80 songs I made talking about you that I made millions off of. Sorry about that, Mom. And all the restrictions I made against you and talked about you and all that. I'm sorry. Like, that wasn't your brother's mother. Like that, she didn't give birth to you. Like, she had nothing to do with helping you in your life at all. She could have just walked out and said, look, put you in a group home. She didn't have to let your overgrown butt stay in her trailer. She could have just kicked your butt out, and that was that. So let that be a lesson. Now, what about you, Eminem, that we don't know? We know everything about you. And the things the general public don't know about you, well, don't nobody really care, and they all really suspect all that stuff about you anyway. It don't matter. It don't. So if Mariah Carey uses Eminem's name in the book some type of way, he's gonna tie this into some type of garbage. He probably make another album off of it, trying to go after Mariah again, and it's pathetic. At this point, it's pathetic. Cause there's been plenty of brothers that done called you out and you ain't said a word to. Deal with people in your profession. You're supposed to be a battle rapper, then battle rappers, then, dude. Keep the focus there. MGK lit your butt up. You came back lyrically, but he outdogged you. And he treated it like the young bull going after the old dog. And yeah, you had your little loyalists trying to, yo, M tore him up, man. And it's like, dog, come on. Get real. Get real. Eminem used a lyrical performance. I enjoyed it because I'm older. I get it. But I understand also, and he do, that the young dog got him. He outdogged him because he got that hunger, that fire. You didn't come as hard as he did. He came with venom. He came with facts. You came with jokes. And tried to sun him. Like, man, son, look, I got all these awards and money and play. He don't give a damn. He coming to eat. You food to him. So he came through the door and smashed you. No matter how much you made yourself lose all the way around the board. He went on the doggone talk show with Sway, the guy who worked for him, and put him on the show and interview with him. Then talking about hip hop and all this stuff, and this guy, and I feel like gotta respond in 4-day interview. It's like, man, get the hell out of here with that bull crap. Then he come with some Tom and Jerry promo thing of like taking 2-3 weeks to respond. It's like, man, are you serious? You call yourself a battle MC? The next day, MGK should have been lit up if Eminem is who he said he was, is who he pretends to be. If he that dude, you should have been able to be that dude the next day. If Jada Kiss, dude come after Kiss head like that, Kiss gonna be back tomorrow. Kiss gonna see him tomorrow. When Beans dropped that diss record, Kiss was back in less than 24 hours. Are you kidding me? When 50 dropped that diss record, Checkmate was right around the corner. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. These dudes, man, they not made right. He not made right. And Eminem, I saw the first 3 albums, like, I don't take away his abilities and his gifts. His gifts is what got him here. His gifts is what got him. We opened the door and said, come on in. We deal with you. So it wasn't like, oh man, they racist against dude, man. Nah. Brothers heard him on a world stage and he didn't come up the fake way. He came through the raw way. He was in those battles. He was in those clubs when he was the only white boy in there. He was in those clubs. He came in with the outsiders. Pace One, Young Z, all these dudes that people respect. He was on those circuits in Jersey. He was in Detroit. He was in MC Michigan. He was in all these places trying to make it before he blew up. But somebody had to teach him how to make songs. So everybody needed somebody to help them, guide them through the process from a battle rap perspective to actually making records that people could play and replay over and over and make money. This is a process. Now, Mariah Carey, since she came through, was with Tommy Mottola, the president of Sony Music. You know, he only had about 500 million. Then he had her and Mariah, Jennifer Lopez and her, trying to make them into stars. So, the main problem was simple. It was a very simple problem. You got curved by the first and only celebrity you've ever dated. Brittany Murphy tried to date you. It didn't work out. She was throwing it to you after y'all did 8 Mile. You got scared. What did she want with me? Kept letting her call your assistant. She wasn't waiting around for you. You goofy. Rest in peace, Brittany. And who did he date? You had a relationship with a coked out stripper. That's what you was doing. That's your legacy. Put her in music videos. You did more promotion for her than you did D12. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, she's the chick that's in the Superman video with her breasts out. With the balloon breasts, blonde hair, and face look like it's got pounds of makeup to cover up all those wrinkles and everything else. She's in the uncut Superman video. There is an uncut version. That's right. It's uncut. But he's highlighting a stripper. And you know what else she do? She ain't just taking tips. And you want to go after a Mariah Carey? She dates billionaires for convenience. You forget she has her own money. She ain't broke. Mariah owned all her stuff. She reinvented herself 3 times. Three, my Negro. That's hard to do. Now, I want everybody to understand something. We're not dissing Eminem. We're telling you the truth about Eminem. Everything I'm telling you right now are facts. They're 100% facts. It's no lies. None of this is lies to make him look bad or nothing. No, we're not doing that. We're telling facts. Now, I will say this. In the beginning, he was behind D12 and he tried to blow D12 up. But he let his manager, Paul Rosenberg, A guy he met in a record store who was trying to be a rapper himself, who never amounted to anything in the music game. He let this guy dictate to him about the boys he grew up with, well, didn't grew up with, was coming in the game with, who M was using for credibility through the other people that didn't know him. It was like, look, Eminem got black friends. Let's put a picture of them on the back of the album. When before, they wouldn't even let him get on the first album. Then on the second album, they on the back cover. And it's about Eminem's group now, D12. He comes out with a D12 album. They won't even let Eminem put his face on the cover with the group. He can't be photographed with his own group on the album cover. Why not? Don't you think it would sell more records if Eminem's face was on the cover with his group? But that ain't what you want. They was like, well, it sold 1 million records. If you let them do it the way they wanted to do it, they would have been a lot further and a lot better as far as artists. They was handcuffed by M, Paul, and the other people at Shady Records. Then they played the division game. Like, I'm gonna just take you and you, the rest of y'all, we brothers, but we gonna have to disband. But they didn't get that conversation. They just got the, it ain't clicking. I'm ready to try new vibes. Eminem turned into Prince, and everybody else turned into the revolution. You know, it was like, I'm ready to evolve. But homie, you ain't Prince. And my mom loved that song by Eminem. Love the Way You Lie. And I was like, yeah, because it's a big old lie. Eminem didn't write that. He wrote around the song. The song was written by Skylar Grey. It was her first hit song. She wrote that. She was broke in a shack, living in a shack, and wrote that song because her songs wasn't working. And Rihanna and them did it. Eminem and them bought it. And they got Rihanna to sing the hook. And Eminem just rapped around it because the song was just ill. And the dude who produced the beat, after the song blew up and was #1 in the country and sold 10 million records as a single, Love the Way You Lie, they went and brought the producer and Skylar Grey in to meet Eminem in the studio so they could work together. And she was so shy, she didn't even want to look at Eminem. And he thought she was a B, you know, like, oh, she's probably a B in real life. She was just shy, you know, and then they went and worked on something because Dre brought them in, her and the producer who made the track. It's making me mad. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, he hooked it up, and then sure enough, they got it on the album credits. They didn't rip her off. It says writer Skylar Grey. So I'm trying to tell you, this game is real different. You know what I'm saying? This game is like real different. And you don't really know. You just see the surface of it, so you don't get to see all the hard work and all the other people that made stuff happen, while everybody else is reaping the benefits. So she got paid off that album. Imagine you write a song that sells 10 million, sell 10 million units as a single when you broke. You know what I'm saying? That's just, and she just came out of a bad relationship when she wrote that. So that was just on time. That was money on time. So you got like 3 stories in one here, people. Carcino for Life giving y'all that real. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon. We did put up the LeBron video. That is up. We got more videos coming before July is out. Everybody think like I've hit y'all with way too much in July. I ain't got nothing left. Buddy, you better cancel that.